So we are on day 2 of getting this paint corrected now. And as you guys can tell by the hood, it has come quite a ways. Now, back here on this trunk, so as you can tell back on this trunk, we have a lot of swirling on this side, but almost none on this side. This has come quite far, and it looks like Jake also figured out something that works pretty good on this top. It's not,
let's say pretty good. We'll say pretty good.
Yeah, it's not perfect, but definitely better than it was before. So
I mean, it was like brown before.
Yeah, it was like yellowy tan, like smoker lung basically.
It was like 90s smoker vibes.
Yeah, but now this is looking way better.
So like the quarter is pretty much done for the most part. The fender is majority done.
Okay.
I did like this top half, this piece. I haven't done the bottom yet.
Dude, this is looking really good. And if we take a look at the other side, even if there's not a ton of light reflecting in it, you can just tell by the clarity of the paint how much it makes a difference.
It's always something.
So you guys finished correcting the paint and
yeah, so we corrected
found
the paint.
something?
We're gonna get tires on, and
we had questionable brakes.
Well, the brakes kind of like were good, and then they just randomly went out, like moving it around the shop, and now it's like here we are. We were gonna finish correcting it anyways because we needed to do some other things, but this we found it out before we started looking.
We're taking the wheels off to get new tires. Also look at the brakes.
Found that.
Yeah, a little wet.
So yeah, the back of the tire is wet too. This tire is soaked.
Yeah.
And this is just sitting from the shop. This isn't been driven, so this isn't like sling from driving.
Right.
So
just from moving.
It went from having like okay brakes, like it needed blade, to like barely any throw or any brake at all.
On the bright side, this paint looks absolutely amazing in the clean room, dude. Oh my god.
Polished too.
Wow. Yeah, this is coming along crazy, dude. This is such a transformation just from correction. God dang, dude.
This pain in the butt.
Nice.
He's actually in fairly good shape for being as old as they are. And no, I didn't dent it with the. Everybody's like, you're gonna be like, oh, you're denting it. No, I'm not.
Right on the teeth.
No, I was just prying back here. But
yeah.
Someone in the comments gonna say I was denting it.
So after further inspection, this one is also bleeding.
Yeah, it just might need wheel cylinders. It's not like it's like the lowest rubber part on the car other than the tires. So
makes sense.
Probably will do all 4 wheel cylinders. Not the first time I've done a car with wheel cylinders, but hopefully it's not too crusty under there.
Yeah. Right when you think you're done with these old cars, you find stuff, huh?
Yeah, it's always you always find something. I mean, these cars you can. That's where it's like there's that fine line between going crazy on the car and getting stuff that just needs done. Like we weren't planning on doing brakes, we were just planning on bleeding, and then now you take a tire off and brakes went out a day ago, and now we're here.
Yep.
With leaky cylinders, so yeah, it's just another thing on the list. Pretty much after that, this car will be good to go. The bad cylinder, it's gonna like fall out on me, but
oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
shouldn't be doing that. It shouldn't be leaking past the.
No.
Like this side ain't doing it. It's definitely this side.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. So that's all you have to replace is this.
Yeah. So this is
that
loose.
Piece right
so
there.
yeah, I'll pull this out.
Okay.
Get the new one on. Get the line hooked back up, and then reattach all the springs, and good to go.
Not too bad then.
No, it's not. They're not terrible. Other than the line's not really wanting to spin off the back, so it's fine.
Ah.
But it not a huge. I was hoping I could just pull it out and then spin it off.
Yeah.
Like run the line back through.
Yeah, the new one looks a little new.
Yeah, it looks a lot better.
Yeah.
If I can hold on to this.
So is there any like pre-greasing or pre-oiling that you need to do on that?
No. I'll put a little bit on the boot just so it doesn't dry out, like,
Yeah.
and to help hold the pistons in. But all right, that's good.
I thought that was gonna be like a really hard project.
No, it's just unhooking stuff. I mean, I've done enough where it's like.
Yeah.
But I just popped it out and then you just move these away without taking everything off, and then it's more of a hassle to take everything off than it is. Just to take out the springs is a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
This isn't terrible. There's not a lot of room for the bolts that hold it on, but like this, the trick is I had to take the.
So do you have to bleed that or anything, or how does it work?
God, yeah. No, there's no line. There's no fuel. There's no fluid in that line.
Gotcha.
And I had to take the bleeder. The thing is, with the trick with this is to take the bleeder off because you can't put it because it's like a V because there's the line and then there's the bleeder. So like you can't put it into the socket.
So that's what moves the brakes. That's like the...
Yeah. So this essentially fills up with fluid and expands, and then these shoes come out.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that makes sense. They need to bleed it. Then it's literally just bleeding the brakes.
Yeah, it's the same thing as bleeding the brakes. I mean, there's just a bleeder on the backside. This is just I had to take it off to thread that in and slide it in. So I didn't feel like fighting with the hard line fittings. So that's where it was easier for me to just turn the. Well, I did have the steering wheel turn to roll it in and then put this bleeder on, then mess with that and potentially have another issue because they typically get crusty and don't want to come off.
So this is, which one is this?
This is the driver's side, the side that wasn't leaking.
Nice.
So we potentially just saved someone from running into the. That's why you do your real cylinders.
Yeah.
Because
Holy cow, dude.
I didn't think it was that bad. Like the only one that was leaking was the driver's.
That looks like somebody put clay in the master cylinder and just pumped it through the system.
Yeah, I don't know how this thing was even. How it was even stopping. All right, so we got wheels back on after putting new wheel cylinders on. We did get a master on. That came in the other day. Bled all the brakes. Been doing a shakedown. Had a weird hiccup. We're gonna do another shakedown to make sure. I have a feeling the sending unit went bad because like right at half tank it shut off on me, and then I had to coast into the gas station. Thankfully it was right there. But so we're gonna do another drive and shake down on that. Make sure it's not something else. Get some miles on it too to give it a good shakedown before we ship it out.
And so you did the wheel cylinders, is that all the way around or just?
Yeah, that's all the wheel cylinders all the way around.
Gotcha. And then the master, so completely new braking system basically, other than lines.
Went through and did everything.
Awesome.
Gave it a refresh. So should be good there. Brakes work great. Yeah, it drives great. It drives really well actually, other than it just shutting off. I mean, the weird thing is it shut off at like 20 miles an hour, so it didn't even shut off like taking off.
Yeah.
So
this thing does look really, really good too. Like we had it over in the clean room the other day, but that's not natural light. With natural light, dude, I mean, this thing looks really nice.
I think it looks better in sunlight than in here.
Yeah. Let's pull it out. Are we about to go for a drive now?
Yeah, we can go for
All
a
right.
drive.
Yeah, let's pull it out. Also, this was the first time seeing this car with the top down. I mean, the seats, everything looks really, really nice. So that's cool. Hey, we fixed that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Radio works too.
Really?
Yeah, it's just got one speaker, which.
Oh.
No, this thing actually drives very well.
Other than when it shuts off.
Yeah, which I honestly I think it was a sending unit because it was like right at half a tank and it just died on me.
Gotcha. Yeah, dude, this thing is smooth.
Like just handle barely, like not even trying.
Yeah. Nice. So what's the point of you putting miles on it right now? Like if you already kind of know.
So the point of this is if something happens, like something random pops up, like it's shutting off or something, it's really just to get miles on it to make sure. Plus this car's been sitting, so there might be an issue that pops up that we don't want to send it, we don't want to ship it 2 states out over and then them automatically have an issue.
Yeah.
So it's like make sure it's safe to drive and comfortable to drive, and make sure we don't have any weird clunks or anything like that. Because obviously you can only do so much when you're inside the shop.
Yeah.
Versus when we're outside driving around.
This is nice though. Definitely a nice overall car. Definitely clean up really good in here too. So
yeah,
that's cool.
Good.
I can't get over how quiet. Like,
oh yeah, that's why. Yeah, when it died on me, I didn't even hear it die because it was so quiet. The thing's like, it's like an EV, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
like, I think it's super smooth.
I think that you guys will be able to tell on camera. Like, this thing is just chugging along.
Yeah, no hesitation, just drives great. Yeah, we just got to make sure that it randomly, like, it dying was it lack of fuel versus it just, oh shit.
Yeah, like things like that.
Yeah. Problem is I gotta turn it off to get the key out.
Oh.
I mean, I guess I could take it off the ring, but it'll fire right back up. Now I know what it did. Terminal.
Really? You want me to?
These are the worst. I just like what is that really holding?
All right. She's gone.
See, I still have like a faint. We have to check that.
What?
I have a faint light that says generator. It's very faint. Like it'll light up. So like when the key's on, but it's not running, it's essentially letting you know it's not sending a charge. It might be weak. Like these are the things that we like. So some old guy gets in it, doesn't want to have to deal with. Like that's the whole point of doing these shakedowns. Because if we send it to a customer, it might not be able to. And this is inconvenient to like have to get stuck somewhere.
Right.
And then like them not really know what to do.
Yeah, just something as simple as pulling over to take off like that back thing. Like,
yeah, like stuff like that. It's like, oh, like don't put that on, or like so they know.
Right.
Like, hey, you either need to get a new one or fix the snaps.
Yeah.
So it's just stuff like that. It's like, and then like the terminals. Like we might. Granted, they're like not I guess OEM, but they're like some relatively older style terminals, but they're just like you just squeeze them, so it's just like the lead's barely on there.
Right.
There's just little stuff like that that if you don't drive them, you don't know.
Yeah, you would have never experienced that.
Yeah, if you don't. The thing is like this car's been sitting, so we don't know. I just go through at the shop what I can, but
when you get on the road, it's a whole different thing.
Yeah, the road tells you a whole bunch of other things that could be wrong with the car.
Yeah. I mean alignment, like
alignment,
like
suspension noise. Yeah. I can't replicate.
Steering rack.
I can't replicate its pothole.
Right.
So.
I just realized power windows. Yeah. It's a Cadillac.
All the old Cadillacs had them, even 55. Like you got 55 with power windows.
Nice. Yeah, I was just saying, it's kind of hard to.
The thing's so quiet. It's so hard to tell.
Hard to hear anything.
I mean, top isn't being down, but the windows don't help.
Yeah.
I mean, the car is a solid car.
Like, to me, nothing feels wrong other than it cutting out on you.
Yeah, honestly, I think that's what it did. The terminals were.
You think so?
I think that's what it did. The thing is, it could be something as simple as like the terminal pops off and like the positive touches the hood or something.
Yeah, right.
And it shuts the car off.
Yeah.
Like, it might not be holding it, but it just taps the hood real quick.
Yeah.
I'll have to look at that. I might have to.
This thing's running so good.
Yeah, we might have to. I'll clean the terminals real good. Worst case, we could put. They make like lead caps that go on the terminals because they might just be worn out from people squeezing them and trying to tighten them up. Yeah. So what you can do is put a lead cap. It just makes it a little bigger, so when the turbo goes on, it doesn't slip off. So another thing we did do, we did get the AC recharged, which is, this thing is ice cold now. You got to give it a minute.
Yeah.
But the longer this thing runs, let it sit for a second. It's
this R134A?
Yeah. So this gets converted. It's nothing crazy. Everybody thinks you got to do some crazy system to get it converted. It's nothing crazy. We don't do it in house because we don't have an AC machine. All right, we got the 6-8 all wrapped up. Just a loose connection that was cutting it out, kept turning off. So it kind of wraps up everything for this car. It's got a good, like probably about 50 miles on it, so we got a good shakedown on it, made sure that everything was good for it. Braking, all the bulbs, checked all the bulbs, that stuff. So this car is ready to go to its owner.
So like you said, this thing is getting shipped out to its owner. Everything's done on it, looks absolutely beautiful. So this was actually the first car that we did a series like this on this channel. And if you guys did enjoy it, or if you missed part 1, go back and watch it so that you know exactly how this car came to us and how it left. But that being said, if you guys do want to see other projects, there are obviously other cars here that will be getting it similar to the same amount of work as this, if not more, maybe a little bit less. So if you guys want to see that, drop a like, subscribe. See you guys in the next one.